So, like, what was the question before?
You can restate the question.
How do we get freedom from the, over focusing on the small?
Overthinking
Yeah,
and like little conflicts. Is the Santi, the dog that is free,
Very
already
free.
free?
Mhm.
Why? Because unknown person, already free, like you're traveling in a plane and there are a lot of quarrels, argument. The dog is already free. You don't need the many method technique. How does it arises? It arises from the unknown because you know too much.
Oh, so you think what might happen?
Might
This happened
might
before,
not happen.
could
Yeah,
happen again.
yeah. That's how like the dog and cat don't argue, good, bad. The attorney and lawyer, they do all the time overthinking. This is right, this is wrong, wrong, right. You know, they can even fight over the sun. Oh, the sunlight is giving the sunlight for free. They can put all kind of argument. When there is known, there is unknown. What is the difference in the plants, animals, and human being? Human being created mind, brain, known. What do they know? It is like a experiences stored up in a chip, just like computer. Computer can only analyze, analytical, what it has done in the past. So, memory chip is a dead beat. It's not why it's not alive. It can appear as alive as AI car driving without the driver. But it does from the only from the computer, from the past. Past create the future. Past create the future. Because it's a projection. Projection. It's not really real, but
That's why those cars get stuck sometimes.
yeah, it appears as really real.
It's not in the moment because it can get stuck based on the knowledge it has.
So, like people have created ambition and goal how to make my life happy, more happy, more happy, but they don't know what is the happiness. Is the fear bubble more happy? You are not really happy. That's why you are seeking more happy or happier. The 5-year-old child is similar like the cat and dog. It does not want more. It's the projected fear appear as more happy, more already not knowing that what is the unhappiness. When unhappiness appear like any accident, disease, death, then they run away from it, not seeing what it is. Actually, it's the actual meditation.
Hmm.
Actual meditation means facing the truth as it is. But because the mind is made up of nothing but fear, memory is only dead past. Oh, how somebody get me hurt, how body, and then they pick a picture. But 99% people are in the yo-yo. Good, bad, right, wrong, right, wrong. That is the whole thinking is all about. Now, thinking person is entangled not 20, 40, 80, 90, but 90 pass by like 9 days and they die. No, it is, your very serious attention, very busy in listening newspaper, TV, good news, bad news. What is nonsense? I mean, you analyze the whole world, never had time to analyze oneself, inward, internal, who am I? I'm expecting good time from bad time, but not knowing the really real. Memory or timeline is very good for the buying, selling, product, but animals, cats, dogs, more sensitive than human being. The reason they spread all their energy into good, bad, right, wrong.
Wait, animals do? Or humans?
Animals
Mm.
more sensitive because they are in the existence of the existential experience. But human beings have created this thought, thinking. Thinking is the conversion of products. They are stuck. They're stuck in the products, shoes, leather shoes, shirt, all garbage. Who created those shoes and nails and cats? Dog, cats, they don't have. But all this virtual world, all spread all over. Travel here, travel there, and busy in products. thinking world, intellectual world is very poor world. Even you are living in mansions, even you are living in luxury products, you have to be more and more miserable, 100%. Because you are entangled into the jungle of your own illusion. When you were 5-year-old, were you worried? You are in awesome state because the memory button is not cluttered too much. You are in the attention, awareness, unless people grow adult, older, and they're more worried, more fear. This life of thinking, overthinking is nothing but full of fears, full of misery. Decorated, virtual worried, not having attention. Of course, you have attention when you are deathbed, maybe 5 minutes. But this life is a gift. It's a gift like, infinite confined into a body mind. So you can just use it uselessly, or so-called important people, rich famous people are not successful people. They may have different names and name and fame, and people forget whatever comes goes. What is really real? The really real is not seeking real, more real. It already is. How? Like when you're 5-year-old, means transparent, pure awareness. Does it seek more
No.
and more? That is the whole already absolute godliness reflected. But then it implant this modern education, 5-year, 10-year, you become a professional. What is professional? To buy a home and that's all. But the God divine, you made a object outside, not knowing that you are God form already. Divine. Realizing those people who go into the transcendental state, whether through LSD or whatever, but they see that they are totally in different cage, free from the head, only for 5-10 minutes. But the yogis indicate that blessed life, enlightened life is the real life, not thinking about the life. Thinking is just a beggarship. Thinking of true love, more money, but it's only reflection. Only ideas. Because the memory tell you, oh, the rich and famous will become more happy. Then you reach after hard work of 20-30 years, then you are more miserable than before. Because the life and God is here now, here now. You miss it or never, you never find it. The present moment, not the thinking, present moment, here and now, not the future, not the past. That's how when you are in 100% ecstasy, automatically mind dissolve, the ego dissolve, thinking dissolve, fear dissolve into eternal spirit or the heart consciousness, whatever word you put it. Time is gone. But because it is so simple, so natural, so innocent, that people are busy in big projects, big plans, big nonsense. Even it is spiritual plans, God plans, whatever decorated plans. Over 90% people are preparing for better life, better insurance, better life, but they die.
They die before they get the better life.
No, only ideas are there. Because ideas are like dreamy dream. Let's say you are thinking, dreaming about hunger and sound sleep. You can really think 9 days or 90 years. Thinking is not going to bring you the real. You can think of a French cake for 9 years or 90 years. It's not going to appear. That's how man has created a God on the pedestal on purpose, as a business, on purpose, because that's a decorative gift. Befooling oneself. See, the very question, who am I? Before the question arises, the answer is already there. But people enjoy the bubble. Oh, I'm a scientist, I'm a researcher, I'm a yogi. When you are really, real serious, it's like a hunger. Hunger don't choose, oh, I will not take gram, I'll take almond. The real hunger appear here now. More like the love. Even the physical love does not choose. It's beyond the mind, beyond the ego. Beyond the name and form. See, honesty and purity is even reflected in the level of cats and dogs. Cats and dogs, you are leaving your office and they feel the transportable connection. They know you are leaving now, you are coming now.
Oh,
This is like why and how, because they don't have dual thinking. Man's mind is always not only dual, is double dual, saying one thing, thinking another, and showing another, and feeling another. It's a fragmentary documentary. Fragmentary. And that's how the body, mind reflect. Blood pressures, high sugar are the result of that behavior. Showing another, thinking another, doing opposite. Honesty and purity is a spirit who lives that life is like a godliness. Do not need add on external name and fame. Do not need extra add ons, additional name and fame. No, no, no. Many famous painter, writer, musicians, they died very poor, but they were full of goodness because they didn't bother about name, fame, more money, more. It is the other people, managements and companies, they made them name and fame because of the extracting more money.
Cash, yeah.
Name, fame, players, all are becoming the more and more product. And AI is supporting, and it is a mutual game, and they will kill themselves because this artificial intelligence is not a intelligence, it's artificial cleverness. Cleverness means the same exploitation, how to suck others from the old tradition, old master and the slave and the master. This is all garbage. I'm the best, I'm the number one. Why you are the great or small? When it's one family, like do the five fingers quarrel? Oh, I'm bigger, I'm smaller, I'm younger. All that is in the head. Competing, quarreling, winning, award, all these are human nonsense. But that is the flavor in the newspaper, TV, winning. Do these five winning? No, you have to say, you have to,
Oh, you're asking the question.
yeah.
No?
See, like, it's not the more happiness, it is what he called no more seeking, because the very seeking is the seeker. Like 5-year-old seeking diamond or your car rolls or whatever. No. Because it is fully full content. Don't run after fake happiness, fake pleasure, because they are illusion. When God gave you the pure, unending happiness, which is Sat Chit Anandam, means no more seeking, no more object subject. You are the whole Tao, wholeness, oneness, completely complete. But you run out from your real reality into the shadows. From heart to the head, and head runs you around. And you are busy because your programs are running, different flavor of programs, that's all. If you appear, if you observe the bathrooms or kitchen in Beverly Hills compared to the jungle of Ethiopia or forest, how will you? You can always argue plus minus, all that. But they sleep better, they take sun more. So this is all virtual. Virtual to really real. Why? Because the truth is virtual take over. The ego take over as really real. It can work faster, quicker, but don't can create a sound sleep, cannot create a real hunger. It's not different, but what would you like? The truth or the infected truth? Lie. For example, plants and animals, you give a cake, decorated, colorful cake, but it will enjoy the really real food. So mind is always seeking no mind. No mind means total contentment. But get lost into the overdoing, overthinking, overdoing. Why? Because not knowing that you are it, Tattvam Asi, thou art that. You do know on the other phase, birth and death bed, it shows you, you see it more clearly. that there is no such thing as mine and thine. It's all thy. It's only reflection. Bottom line is fulfillment, not fulfillment, total contentment. Say yes and no. What is?
What is what?
No, you are not listening then.
I am listening.
No, what is the contentment?
It's different things to different people.
Different people, different thinking. There are not different. It's all one mind. It's only appear as different. But they are lost. They're lost into the lower level thinking. As long as thinking is not going to solve. So it is satsang is saying, find the really realization, not the head. Like, suppose if I try to create a bread and butter with the thinking, how? You can sit here for 10 years, what will zero? How serious it is. How serious in the situation. People are running after a race which is not really real race. More and more. What is the race? More and more. It's all mental. Do you see?
Yeah.
All people looking more money, more power, more true love, not knowing what is love. First find out what is love. This English word love, more home, more cars. But what is? Those who have more and more, whether it is king of queen of any country, go and ask and check, are they content? They are more jealous, more miserable than their servants. But 99% don't have time and energy to observe and analyze. They're just running like dogs, like other people. That's all. Very scientific, go toward the material science, whether it is Nikola Tesla or whatever, but they multiply the objects, but the real scientist, Sadguru Ramana Maharishi, Yogananda, they say that look, if you are looking, look toward inside, not outside. So how did the great rishis could see the planets and all the without microscope? Why? Because your body mind is a gold. Pinde so Brahmande, whatever is in the cosmos is in this body mind, but you missed it. You missed it at the lowest level of thinking and worrying. But many explain that there's 7 chakras, 7 levels. Find the heart, and you know, whether you know or you don't know, the heart, 5-year-old, 10-year already the transparent, pure awareness. Yes and no.
Yes.
So this is not to be learned into the schools or into the books.
It's already here.
It already is. But because then it is there, but it gets covered by the bubbling thinking and add-ons, and then you spend the whole life 30, 40, 50, 80 into the spiral. You are in the freeway now, not knowing you are in the freeway. How to get out from the freeway? It does. It does give pleasure, pain, of course. Sometimes less traffic, more traffic, but you are stuck. Thinking gives you awards of intellectual property, intellectual excitement, this toy, that toy, that toy, this toy. But they are leaving towards the kill each other for sure. The more and more expansion of the plastic, AI, 100% the humanity disappearing. The toys are taking over and they are ready to smash each other because they think they are different. And that's how you can call the godliness, circulate. Circulate means cancer is too much, it kills itself. So it's like rotation of the yugas to create a new light. It has to destroy means it's called Shiva. Shiva means God, generative, operative, destructive. There is not destruction, it is like a new phase revolution because it's too much of add-on the plastic, artificial cleverness. Shiva, these are the symbolism of unified energy. Shiva had 2 children. 2 children, one said, okay, you come to me. So one was very smart, clever. He went to all over the world and circled, and the other one said, okay, Mother, Father, Shiva, Shakti, sit down here, sit down here. And he circled the Mother, Father. Yeah. Oh, in a minute, in a second. So the timeline is two direction. One is numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Other one is already here now, here now. Cipher, 0, here and now, now, then and there, all is in the 0. That's how thou say nothingness, no thingness. All things are coming from no thingness. See, when there is no objects, then the fountain of love flows. Like in the music, the Beatles said only 2 words, all you need is love. And it became so fabulous because the reality dance itself. The grass grows itself, the sunlight suns itself without the object subject. That's very 2%, 1%. 1% like Mother Teresa, she went in her age, she went and helped lot of sick and dead ones because that was, she could see the light, she could see the love without the reward and award. But there are people who organize and make name and fame. That goes on and on. Like the diamond Kohinoor, does it know that I am multi-million? It does not know because it is beyond knowing and unknowing. In the sound sleep is beyond knowing and unknowing. It's all ever known. That's a new dimension. Ever known, never known, knowingness. That's a different dimension, different world, like the mother and the child. Mother knows even the child is killed in other country anyway, but connection is everywhere, nowhere. That's the world of Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Tat Sat. Tat Sat means thou art that. Say a few words, Stella, you can add on.
I think it's true that it's so easy to stay focused on small things that we think on our, earthly life, we think all this stuff matters, but in the end, it doesn't, and it's would be unfortunate to spend so much time focused on things that, in the long run, have no meaning in life. It's better to focus on stuff that is meaningful and not be so attached to small physical things. Anything
I agree.
There is no separation, physical, divine, all is oneness. When you see the perspective of the pure heart, do not separate, like in the dream state, you can travel distant, but beyond the dream, sound sleep is when you are nobody, you turn into everybodyness. So frequency is how to become everybody in nobody, in no time. That is the called the soul, the soulfulness. But you cannot ride two egos, like all this pure awareness is wasted into objective world so much. The biggest wonder is they are looking for peace, more joy, and not knowing where to go. How? Like in one example, you put here this pen, and you go on all around the world, outside the house, the whole world, London, England, Britain, and not knowing it's right here now. Lot of people indicate self-realization. Self-realization. What is self-realization?
Realizing your
Realizing the
really
self.
are. Yeah.
Realizing the self.
Really are.
Yeah. Because the one you are seeking is already seeking you. Only you are looking at wrong objects. Yeah. So realizing that the tool you are using, thinking, or body exercise. That is can help you a tiny little bit, but why they say go within? Within means introvert, means from object to subject. How, like other word, this is self-awakening. Awakening means awareness. Already it is. It already is. But only the layers are covered. Layers covered means how? For example, if it is a mirror, a picture is there, but you put a dusty dust, 2, 3, you cannot see. You cannot see because the same way, what are the dust? Dust means dust of memory, dust of ego. I am this, I am that, I am that, I am this, I am millionaire, I am this, all those layers of memory. And we keep so busy preparing to live, but miss the life. 10, 20 years, buy a home, car, and that's only little tiny cat and dog are doing for free.
Yeah,
So who is a bigger fool?
we are.
So the thing is, life is a gold river flowing here now, but you are so busy. So that's why the time is befooling you before you fool the time, because it's so illusory, so illusory. Time, 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 time. Other word of thinking. Not let the heart doors open. Like in the eyes, cataract, you cannot see. Oh, the whole world is there, but you cannot see. You are blind. Same way, egoistic people are blind. But are 99% blind? Yes, with the decorated flavor of ego. Whether it is blindfold of Christian or blindfold of other religion, if you put a word, they become your enemy. So, but just examine, just try, transcend the ego. In a minute, in a second, you can see. the biggest joke is that not knowing who am I, and I'm keep on working for somebody whom I don't know. That's the biggest. But people don't have time, energy to look at it. I mean, you are talking of a topic which is not sold or bought, but the satsang is never for sale. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om.